We need to talk about wireless mesh networks for a minute. And so this is a wireless mesh outdoor network that you see in the picture here. And mesh outdoor are words that tend to go together. And so you'll see here in this example, here's a municipality. You can see in the background there's a little city. And in the foreground are all those access points. And each access point is nothing but an access point with antenna. It's up on a pole somewhere, and they provide power to it, but there's no physical connection back to the network. There's no Ethernet connection. And if you think about it, Ethernet would make no sense here because each one of those access points would surely be more than 100 meters apart. And so you put up the pole, you put the access point on top of it, and you put those things within radio distance of each other. So here's that police car in the upper left. He's communicating now with that access point that's right in front of him. And he sees a car driving erratically, he wants to check their tag number, he keys it in, and he wants some response back from the network host that's back in the police headquarters. So how does he get access to that network connection? His car communicates with that first access point, which connects with the one in the middle, which connects with the one in the green circle, which has a wired connection to the network. And now he has access, and he looks up the guy's tag number immediately. The guy's driving too fast, he speeds through town, he slams into that pole and knocks the access point on the ground. So now what happens? What happens is that the police car accesses the access point he's on, but it now connects to a different AP, which connects to a different AP and routes it around that defective downed access point, and basically have multiple paths back to the host, back to the source. And that's the way mesh networks work. You have access points talking to access points wirelessly, and you're finding multiple paths back to a host. Now, these access points at a municipality here are probably using a different frequency, something specific for emergency services, but inside the same box, they can put a Wi-Fi access point. And now, not only do police get radio access over the whole city, but a citizen sitting on a park bench there in the middle of town can have free access to the internet using this wireless municipal outdoor network. Now, mesh was synonymous with outdoors. And a lot of discussion, if you just say mesh networks today, a lot of people think of these big outdoor municipal networks. There still are strictly those things. They still exist, and you may want to be aware of them. But today, mesh technologies, where you have access points talking to access points and multiple paths to a host, are indoors as well.